Walmart and look what I found. That was exactly what I was hoping to find. I found the one last year and I liked him better, but I wanted to see this one in person to see what I thought. And he sure is cute with that top hat. Not a bad price. I think, is it the same price as last year's? I'm not sure. If it is different, it's not by but maybe a couple of dollars, which I can understand. And here are some really cute ceramic skulls with the flowers on top, and we have plushy ducks. Now I know that there's huge plushy ducks. These are decent size, but I know I've seen some people find humongous ones. But I found the small and the medium sized, and they had some jack-o'-lanterns, some paper products, some bags. These are like little trick-or-treat bags over here, and trick-or-treat pails. Lots to choose from, many colors and designs. I really like these buckets with the old school looking jack-o'-lantern faces. But they also had these little bags to choose from as well. And let's see there. And that's what I got confused, because some of them have a different design on the back than they do on the front. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that one does too. The ghosts are small on one side and big on the other. And we found this really fun looking skull inside a pumpkin. And then they had these other little jack-o'-lanterns, very, classic looking, really cute faces. I can't get enough of him. And here are some of the yard decorations. Now, they were just putting this stuff out when we got there. My Walmart is really slow to put out the Halloween merchandise. So I'll have to be checking back to see what else that they find to put on the shelves. But I feel like this was a partial success at least. Found some pretty cute things. And then in the pajama section, I always look forward to getting some new PJs for the year. I love Halloween pajamas all year round. And they had some really cute ones. I think they had a style for basically any Halloween taste. These were especially delightful. They had them in sets. They had the, like the short set with the top, and they had them in pajama pants, as they did most of the styles. And yeah, lots of cute ones too. The little ghosts, they had the skeletons, they had the, pumpkin spicy looking ones. So yeah, there was pretty much a nice array for whoever, what your taste might be. Even football ones, or as Bobby Boucher would say, foosball. And there's that really cute snuggly thing. I don't know, I thought about it, but I think I would look like a traffic cone in that orange. And that was frustrating because I couldn't find the prices. They removed the prices on almost everything. Look, they just tore them off. Why? I was so frustrated. By the time I went to the checkout, I was like, well, let's see what they're going to charge me. This is Target, and the first thing I saw, besides for the dollar spot, were these cute pillows. They're little throw pillows, and they had the Frankenstein and the mummy, and then they had some doormats. These are outdoor mats, and they had 4 different designs. Oh no, wait, 5 different designs. And they were all really cute, and $13. And then they had these candles on one of the end caps, and these were all fall scents. And they had these really cute ones that look like different foods, little pastries, cakes, pies, muffins. So of course I had to go check that out. And that apple pie looks so real. I like that one. And then I went over to see if Halloween was out. Not really, but we did have some blow molds, so that's fun. This is returning from last year, except for last year it was different colors. It was bright neon colors, so skull stack, and the skulls moved last year. And then they had some delicious candies, and look at this snack treat holder. That's really fun with the little witch face. I didn't see any other characters but the witch, but she's rather amazing. And then they had really cute cotton candy with little sprinkly things in the Frankenstein. And they had the mummy and the jack-o'-lantern. Really, really cute. And I love the packaging on these things. Color changing cocoa and the witch hat, hot cocoa bombs, and the, cauldron. I love that one. Really nice packaging and nice inventive ideas. And this is a Bullseye playground. And they had some fall items mixed in with the Halloween. So I'll show you a little bit of both. These are some fall canisters. We have these. These are really fun, like an acorn and a mushroom canister, and more candles. These are fun. They come in like a glass coffee mug. I don't know. Can you use coffee mugs after the wax is gone, or are they ruined because of the wax? I don't know. And these are terracotta, and they have the skull. It's like a little planter or maybe a little catch-all. And the well, they were picked through, let me just say that. But there were a few of the styles remaining for the skulls, and a few of the terracotta pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns as well. And there are the metal houses that they have this year. And these are really, really cute canvas. I guess they're for trick-or-treating, but you could use them for whatever you wanted. And they had the ghost, they had the skull, and then they had the eyeball. And another look at the potion bottles. I'm a sucker for the potion bottles, y'all. I just think they are so cute, especially all together like that. And then these little potion vials with the different items inside. And then they had some really cute sponges. I wouldn't say they're the highest quality sponges, but they're really there for the looks because they're really cute. And I don't know about the boba party mix. Have you guys ever tried that instant boba stuff? I love boba, but I don't know. And then they had tiny hot sauces and spoon rests, or, you can burn candles or incense on those too. Or whatever you want. It's all up to you. I really like the classic jack-o'-lantern on that one. It's just really fun and just happy. And then they had ice molds or resin molds, whatever you want to use them for. They had a few different designs. I like the cat. Isn't that cute? And more sponges. These are proper Halloween. And socks, of course. They always have socks. This year's socks, though, aren't as exciting as previous years, in my opinion. I do kind of think the spiderweb's probably the best one of the bunch, in my opinion. I like that bag. Isn't it cute? I like that the eyes are clear so you can see what's inside. $3 for each one of those canvas trick-or-treat bags. And then they had these canisters too. Magic potion. That was really neat. Just trying to get a good grip on it. I was alone trying to do this one-handed. And then the jack-o'-lantern and the ghost. $5. And then they had these. I like them. These pumpkins that light up. That one wouldn't light up. None of them would. In the yellow. Oh, I was having problems with the green too. I'm sorry. Teal color. And then they had these cloth buckets. I guess they're, for trick-or-treating, but you could use them for other things too. I really like, they're so big. Like, I guess you're really hoping to get a lot of candy. I like that skull one best. And they had cute little cups. They're plastic, or, I was tempted. I was, but they are plastic, and I really just don't like drinking out of plastic anymore. I used to, but I like glass or metal. But if you had kiddos, or, if you're a kid at heart, those would be perfect. And they had peanuts too. Lots of fun properties to choose from. And these are fun little notebooks. I don't really think they're worth $3, to be honest, but I guess it's the cute factor. And then they have these little plushies over here. I guess one's a zombie, we have a cat, ghost, the normal Halloween characters, and a purple bat. And these are made of wood, and you can make yourself a cute little display. And there's just a cute fall one. And another look at the jack-o'-lanterns, and oh yeah, they're kind of hard to see, I guess. The lights were very bright at this Bullseye playground, but they're really cute, but I didn't appreciate the $3 price tag for them. I was like, okay, they're cute and all, but I don't know that they're really worth $3 in my opinion. The gummies are though. These were $3 a bag, and it's a decent sized bag, and you had they had fall, those are straight fall, and then they had a couple of Halloween ones. Yes, I finally got that eyeball out. I don't know, it's a toss up for me between the eyeball and the skull. Very cute. Nicely done. Hello, and welcome to the Quirky Cauldron. I am Lori, and today I have a big old haul for you. Yes, I took a little break. I missed a video upload or two. I just needed a little time to just sort of reset, spend some time with the art director, aka my fiance, if you're new here. So I am back, and just because I took a break from uploading didn't mean I didn't shop and didn't film. So I have so much to show you. Oh my gosh, this is going to be part of it. And then there's moreover, there's just a lot. I'm not even sure I'm going to get through all of the stuff that's here. So we're going to get right on into it. And I will stop when it gets to be too late. But I want to show you some of these fun things that we found here, there, and everywhere. I'm trying to think, I guess I should just start with what's next to my leg. So full disclosure, this is Target we're talking about here. This little cutie I have had out because I just couldn't resist. She's so pretty. You see how cool she is? She is a blow mold, and they had a smaller version for $5, but it took like this little teeny tiny button batteries. But this one actually takes, I think it was AAA batteries. Yeah, AAA batteries. And I prefer that anyway. Plus, she's a little bigger, but she's still not that big. She's just like a cool size for, an indoor blow mold. And I really love her. I will try to insert a picture over here so you can see what she looks like in the dark, because she looks really cool when there's not a big fill light blowing her out. But that is one of my actual favorite finds of the weekend. It is. Now, the Target I went to, they were just starting to put out Halloween. So I don't have a huge haul, but from Target, I have a huge haul, but not from Target. But I did order. No, wait. No, I didn't order. I saw this in the store. Isn't he cute? We have our little Frankenstein, and he is a blow mold that lights up. And again, the fill light is very bright, so you can't really see. But he's a little funky looking Frankenstein, but Frankenstein nonetheless. And he takes, he has a timer too. I love that. That makes me so happy. And so I'm not sure. It's not telling me. And this one was also, I think, was this $10? I believe he was $10, just like the witch. And he's pretty cool. I mean, his face isn't perfect for me as far as my aesthetic for Frankenstein, but I still couldn't pass him up. I think the big, huge plastic wall decor with Frankenstein on it from Target, I'm going to probably pass on, unless when I see it in the store, I think differently. I ordered one earlier in the year when they first were releasing the things for Target for Halloween online, but it came broken. It was all cracked. They put it in like a bag, and of course it got cracked. So we'll see. Now, I bought these things at the dollar spot, and these go on your tumblers, and they glow in the dark. These were
a dollar. I'm sorry, Bullseye Playground. I still call it a dollar spot. That's many moons ago. So they go on your tumblers. This isn't the right one, but you know, if you had a different size tumbler, it would be really cool. This isn't going to work, but you get the idea. So it just sort of goes up on. Anyway, that's a really bad presentation, and I'm sorry. But while we're here, okay. So we have these, one for me, one for the art director. They only had two. I was like, well, I think I'm going to grab both. And I thought he would really like that because it's kind of fun. And he was like, it's okay. I'm like, well, if you don't like it, I could just keep both of them. What do you want? It's only $1, Lori. Calm down. And then where they keep the candy at Target, they have this really cute witch container. It's kind of like for snacks. It's just, I don't think it's really for hot foods. I think this is more for like just, snacks, candies, nuts, things like that. But isn't it cute? My little witchy girl. I was like, that is so sweet. She's lovely. So I decided to pick her up, and not sure how much she was. It's probably on one of these receipts. I don't know if I should go through all this because I'm pretty sure I will put this on. I'll put the prices up. So I'm going to wait. I'm not going to bore you with that. And then they have these gummies, and I just really like the shapes. And this bag has orange grape and green apple gummies, and they're Halloween shapes. So that just makes it more fun. And then they had this one with those Halloween shapes. And these are orange, black cherry, and strawberry banana. So I couldn't choose between the selection. So I did what anyone would do and bought both of them. And I believe they were $3 a bag. And now they had these really cute, these are magnets. And we have a ghosty with a little wooden frame. It's got a little cup of coffee and a book. And then we also have this ghosty with the bats. And they're just little $1 magnets, but this is some sort of wood. And they're just really cute. They're eerie, but in just a cute way. And then they had, of course they had other ducks too, but I only picked up these versions. So we have the zombie duck with his brains hanging out, as zombies sometimes do. And this cute little duck glows in the dark, and it's a little pumpkin head. And these are $1. And then this little cutie pie, the witchy duck with the glitter. So cute. So we have those. And then they had straw toppers. And they had a little potion bottle. And these are $1 as well. And they have little Frankenstein. So cute. And they had the black cat. And they had a little ghost with a witch hat. Ridiculously cute. And then, of course, picked up more of these. This is the werewolf fur for $1. These are all $1. And these are spider legs, and it looks like pipe cleaners in there. And the little ghost is a tiny ghost. You have a ghost in there. And bone dust. Who doesn't need some bone dust? These are like little, looks like, I don't know, like little pieces of, looks like almost papery. Kind of like, the snow that you buy at Christmas time. That's what it kind of looks like. And then another one of the mushrooms. toadstools, if you will. So very cute. Very cute little offerings at the dollar spot that I could not resist. I can't. These little cute things, they just make me so happy because they're fun. Okay. Is that it for Target? I believe that's all we picked up for Target so far. We're waiting for the good stuff to show up. And what is in here? Is that Five Below? Let's do Five Below. Why not? It's right here. So Five Below, I didn't pick up a lot. I did pick up a little Elphaba because I love her. It's a little Funko miniature Elphaba. And they had the different ones there. I didn't find the Diamond Chase Elphaba or I would have bought her. Doggone it. Where's my diamond? And, oh, this is just so cute. It's just a little keychain, but look, it has Frankenstein. Isn't it cute? I was like, you know me and Frankenstein's monster. People like to correct me, but I know what I'm saying. And I picked up a couple of these. I bought a pink one and a lavender one because these candles are just so cute to put in when you have a friend who has a birthday. And I like to send these off in birthday presents when I remember. And then I put this one in the little bubble wrap so it wouldn't smash. And this is the lavender one. Just really cute with that cake candle holder. Everyone should have fun candles for their birthday, in my opinion. Unless, of course, you're allergic to candles. And then I found some hairy spiders. Now, every single year, I put up creepy cloth all over the office. And I always buy new spiders. Every year, different ones. So I have so many different kinds of spiders. And I really like getting new ones. Now, I saw these. Now, I've already opened them. Don't be mad at me. I'm a child with blind bags. So these are called Tiny Nightmares. And you could get those. They had the Bride, they have Chucky, they have the Creature, they have the Nun, and they have Megan. And I bought two. And I'll show you what I pulled. They're really kind of interesting. So I got Megan, which is probably my least favorite one, but she's still cool. And she's they have those really strange eyes. I guess that's the gimmick with these blind bag figures. But the one that I'm most excited about is I got the Bride. But if you look in there, I think that's Frankenstein. I'm just going to go with it. That's Frankenstein in her eyes. And she's like, ooh, Frank, where have you been? But, oh, sorry. She has those spiders. That's the problem. They're very hairy and the hair gets on everything. So it looked like her face was scratched, but it's not. She just had a whole bunch of spider hair on her. But look at her hair sculpt. She's just fun. And I do love all things Frankenstein and Bride. So, yeah, it just made sense. It just made sense for me to pick her up. Or pick them up. And then I got lucky and got the Bride. So, I'm happy with that. Oh, and one more thing I picked up were the stackable skulls. And they have the big skull, the medium skull, the little skull, and you get a little crow that goes on top. And I am a big fan of Edgar Allan Poe. And last year they had was it pink pumpkins, orange, pink jack-o'-lanterns, orange jack-o'-lanterns, and something else. And I got the orange jack-o'-lanterns last year. So this year's is the skulls with there's a oops. Where are you going, little birdie? So there's the bird, and I'll just take the little one out. Put him on there. So he looks cute. And then you put them all together and you have a nice stack. And I will hopefully be able to put a picture over there so you can see what they look like, all stacked up together. But these things are really fun. And I really like the one from last year. The only problem I have is it didn't snap really good. So I kept it inside, thankfully. But if you were to put it outside, it could have just come apart and blown away. Hopefully these will snap together better, but you never know. Either way, they have a nice aesthetic, and they have a large presence, and they were $7. Last year they cost $5.55. So there was a price increase from last year for those little stacking cuties. And let's see, that's it. That's it for Five Below. Not it for good though. We have plenty here. Let's see, what's next? What's here? Oh, this is Walmart. So every year at Walmart, I do pick up a pair of pajamas or two, and I always like, if I get there early enough, which doesn't always happen, I like to pick up some of their Halloween earrings because they have them for $5 and they're so much fun. And here's one of the pair of earrings. And I really love the bedazzled look of these skellies. We've got the crystals and the pearls and all the cuteness. Very nice, dangly skeleton earrings. And these are adorable, and they glow in the dark. Aren't they fun? These are not staying with me. They only had one pair left, and I let a friend choose what she wanted, and she chose these. So they are going to that friend because I have plenty of Halloween earrings. Even if they're adorable, I'm happy that they're going to someone who probably doesn't. She probably has a lot, but I doubt she has as many as I do. I have, yeah, we're not going to talk about it. My Halloween earring collection started when I was 16 or 18, and I have been buying multiples every year since. And these are really cute, and they glow in the dark. Look at these skellies. They're just glittery, but they have a really interesting iridescence to them. Really like them a lot. And truth be told, I did wear these once and put them back on the card for this video. That's the only thing in here that I have worn. And then there's these, which I thought were just so cute. They're very vintage Halloween inspired. I love the little swirly lollipop with the fun pumpkin face on top. Just really cute. Nice. They would go great with what I'm wearing right now. Right now I'm wearing earrings that a dear friend of mine, Maggie at Deal Distraction Diaries, check her out. She sent these to me and I love them. These are Betsy Jones. Oh, and my shirt came from Killstar. So lots of fun things. And all these are new, so they might still be at the stores. Let's see. And then there's these, which I believe are going to that other friend of mine. I think I grabbed the wrong ones. I was sending her pictures. But if she wants them, she's getting them. If not, I don't know what their destiny is going to be. But they're super cute. And again, these are all just $5. And then these are really fun because they are definitely Joanna Parker inspired. You have the little witch with the jack-o'-lantern face. These are definitely Joanna Parker inspired like crazy. And they have the two faces. I'm probably going to be giving these away, so I'm trying not to open them. No, they have the one face. They both have the same face. And then the little ghost with the hoops. Oh, aren't they cute? And if memory serves, these were $5 for the whole set too. I was like, really? And then I had placed an order online because I'll show you what I ordered online. Oof. But I ordered these cute bride earrings. So I ordered these last year and they actually had googly eyes. And I ordered them from somebody online on Macari. And when she sent them to me, one of the googly eyes was missing, and I couldn't find googly eyes, tiny. So I reordered these, and they have enamel eyes, no googly eyes this time. But okay, at least I have a set that I can wear because the ones with the missing eye is just sort of, no, it's not okay. Now I have a couple of other things. I found those earrings except for the bride in the store, and then I found this in the store, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get him or not because I got the one from last year and I like it more. But this one is also very cute. I like his little top hat. That's a nice little touch. The other one has like the party hat that's like a cone. So this is really cute though. So I bought him, and I believe he was like $11 and change, or just under 12, I think. But super cute, and it's kind of I guess it's a resin, a hollow resin, I would imagine, because he's very lightweight. But I like the face. You know me, I like anything that's vintage inspired. So I was like, yes, please. And then also at Walmart, as I said, I always like to get a couple of pair of pajamas. So I'm so happy that I'm showing this video so that I can wear these. But look at the pretty witches. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at them. Look at her over here. She's got her little crystal ball. I mean, they're just so pretty. Look at her. She's got her cauldron with the ghost. Oh, I just love them. And they're just so cute. Does it have a price tag on it? No. And this is the way I bought it. They had ripped off all of them. It was ripped off. The price. It was like, let me grab this, bring it to the register, and see how much it costs. It's a surprise. I don't know what's going on at Walmart. I guess they're just fluctuating with prices. Well, anyway, I bought these online with the blow mold because I needed to, which I'm about to show you, because I needed to get to a $30 threshold. And so these were $11.98. And you get this really cute, sleep shirt with all the like pinup cuties on here. Aren't they adorable? Oh, they're so cute. And you even get some socks. So, wrong way. And you get socks. But yeah, I love it. It's really long. I'm not really a sleep shirt girl, but I can be because I love the I love this print. It's so cute. And it even has cowgirls. And then this was the thing that I wanted to get, and I didn't see it in the store when I went, so I'm really glad I did purchase it online. It looks a little fragile because I can see that it already has, like, it's already got issues. Like, this is dented, and there's cracks in the blow mold. Look at the paint. So it's not made really well, and you have to be really delicate with it. And I'll have to plug it in and show you what it looks like. It doesn't have a try me button, but I really like the looks of this cutie pie. Very, very vintage inspired and really cute. The back is just plain, and you get 2 light bulbs, so this should light up pretty well. I just thought they were just so cute. Oh, you couldn't resist. Darn you, Walmart. Okay, so that's Walmart. Now, what should we go to next? Already did Target. It's Walmart. Well, I think, okay, I'm not really a Dollar Tree girly too much, but I found a lot of things at Dollar Tree. So this is a stacking set too, and it has ghosts. And thankfully the top ghost has a head on it. It's not just open like that. So I'm going to try to put a picture over there so you can see what this looks like all stacked up. But I thought they were cute. They had some different ones. I think they had like skull stack. They had pumpkins. I don't know if they had jack-o'-lantern faces or if they were just pumpkins. I just saw the ghosts, and that was the one I wanted. I thought that was cute. And I do like these because those are $7. $7 no matter where you go. Five Below, Dollar Tree, those stacking situations are $7. They're sticking with that. So I found this. I don't have a yard. I live in an apartment, but I can put this in one of my big potted plants. I just love that cat. Come on. I just saw one, so I don't know how many different ones they had. He's got some scratches on him. It's $1.50, so whatever. I just thought this was super cute. Oh yeah, top of his hat's a little dinged. It's okay. It's $1.50. It's probably only good for 1 year anyway, but I like it, and it's thicker, because it's supposed to be like a yard stake, which if it rained, this would be so ruined, or if your sprinklers went off. But it is still really cute. I love that vase. So for $1.50, it's like, okay, sold. And then they had some other fun things. I found this for $1.50. It's just plastic, but I love the cauldron. And you can put whatever in here. I have one from years ago, and it has something about toxic on it. And I keep little barrettes in it in my bathroom. But this is really cute. So there we are. And then I found these. I've been looking for some LED candles, and these are slightly cute because they have like blood drips at the top. So for $1.50, I picked up 3, and they're just an alternative to wax, because sometimes you have candle holders that are made of resin like I do, or you just don't want to get your pretty candle holders all messed up with wax. So I bought these, and I hope that they do well. They twist at the bottom, and you put like a couple of batteries in there, and hopefully I'll remember to light this up for you so that you can see how it looks. I really do love the taper candles that are LED. They're safer too. Oh, just a couple of things. Bought some lip oil. And I saw Liz at Hello My Friend 64. And if you haven't checked her out, you should check her out too. She's really cool. She said these things are good with ice cream. Well, it took me 4 stores, but I finally found some. I have no idea how they taste, but she says they taste good. So, you know how you get those little cones and the very bottom has a chocolate inside? It's one of my favorite parts. So I was like, okay, I will put that in my ice cream. Yum. Okay. And, oh, this is my favorite bag. So they had socks for $1.50. And they had Friday the 13th. So we have some Jason going on here. And look at these. They're gremlins with candy corn. Stop it. So this is the cutest thing. I mean, there's candy corn all over it. So you get Gizmo and you get candy corn. And so cute. These I love so much. So they're Hershey's Kisses. I want to find more and just buy all of them. And they have like little monster faces on them. And I'm not a big Hershey's chocolate fan, but for some reason I do like Hershey's Kisses. I don't know why. I give it a pass. Like if you get me a Hershey's bar, I'd be like, okay, well, let's make some s'mores then. But Hershey's Kisses, I do like. So cute. I love the little monster faces. And then they had Scooby-Doo, and look at the ghost. Stop it. So these are all for Halloween with these different characters and candies and things. I'm all about how cute they are. And then they had the Beetlejuice one, and it has the little green skulls all over it. I love that color green. And then they had one lone pair of these with the bats. And I was like, ooh, I like those. I like those a lot. And then even though I have so much, I bought another creepy cloth, but I have a different plan for this creepy cloth. So that's actually not staying with me. It's, yeah, I'll leave it at that. And then they had some blocked spiders, and look, they're sort of like a burgundy almost there. I guess that's supposed to, I don't know. That's supposed to be like, I don't know what kind of spider. I was going to say brown recluse or something, but I don't know. They're just fun. They're just fun. And this I was going to put in a package I was sending out, It's just like some package scatter. I already bought a bag of eyeballs from the Dollar Tree. So now I have the bones to go with it. So that package will be a lot of fun. And then I also found these two cuties. Now this one, they had a huge stack of them, but all of them had scratches and marks on them from hitting each other. But this is like a little vintage inspired cutie, and then it spins over and it says boo on the other side. It's just really cute. It's like a little particle board, little cutie pie, and it just hangs, just a cutie. And then there was the cat. The cat is so cute with that face, and it spins too, and it says spooky. But yeah, they're just cute. They're nothing there I'll probably keep forever, but we'll try and keep it for a little while. This one has some weird, I didn't notice that. This one has some weird like spillage on it. Yeah. Well, it's kind of sticky too. Fun. And that, I think, is the end of Dollar Tree. It is. So that's all for Dollar Tree. Now, sit tight because we have Michael's. And I really bought a lot at Michael's. I went like 4 times though. So I didn't realize there was a lot of Michael's stuff I was picking up. But there was a lot of Michael's stuff I was picking up. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I do like a little laboratory in my kitchen for Halloween, and I love these. Aren't they great? So you could do anything with these. You could put like little spiders in there and little creepy things, or you could put florals in here, like little picks. You could do anything you wanted. You could put colored water in them at different levels and have like, look like there's the beakers are full of different fluids or things. Or you could put the water in there and then put little things inside that kind of float around. I mean, these things the possibilities are endless, and I truly love it. And I love that it has this like filigree accent on the corners, and it's on both sides, so you can't go wrong coming or going. And I just love these. Does it say how much? So these were regularly $14.99 in US and $22.99 in Canada, but they were 50% off. So I got mine for $7.50, and I really, really like these. I love them actually. And I'm glad I waited because I didn't initially want to wait. And of course, I found some more spiders for my ever-growing faux spider collection. These are flocked, and I guess they're supposed to be like black widows or something. So they were regularly $5.99, but they were 50% off. So yeah, so we got them for $3, and I like them. I like that they're a different size than the others, and they're a different like width and dimension. I like that. And then this little cutie, I'm going to take the pick off of it, and he's just going to sit somewhere and be my cute little disco ghosty because I liked it. And he was regularly $5.99 US, $7.99 Canada, but I got him for $3 because he was 50% off. Or she. This is a she, okay? Because she's got style. She's a flashy ghost. I know. Some people don't like the disco effect ghosts. I do. I like the disco. Just bring it on. I love the mirrored look. Okay, and this little beaker is so pretty because it has this iridescence to it, and I just this wasn't gonna stay there. So in Canada, this would have been $11.99 originally, or $7.99 in the US. But I got it for 50% off, and I love it. It looks like the real deal. And again, this goes in the kitchen, and it will look so cute. There's going to be a time when I'm going to have too much laboratory stuff for the kitchen. And I hope that doesn't happen soon because I really do love putting these cute things out. And then I found another spider. And these actually have like little beads, like seed beads on the body. You can't really tell. They're very creepy. They look like a spider that would bite you, and you'd need some medical attention. And it has like a little crystal on the booty. I like them. I hope none of you are scared of spiders. Oh, that's a gift. I can't show that one. Sorry. I thought I had gone through the bags and removed all the gifts. And then evidently I missed a couple. And these are really cute. I love them. And these were regularly $5.99 US, $7.99 Canada, and I got them for half off. And they're just great. You can put them in the little you could do anything. You could put them, you could use this as a vase. You could make it a floral arrangement with some things in it. You could put this on a wreath. You could put this out on a shelf and take the sticks off of them. You could do anything with these. These are just fun little monster witch hands, and I like them. And I believe these are from last year too. I think they had them last year as well. So they made a return. Don't call it a comeback. Oh well, I like some LL Cool J. And so they had these picks too, and they were regularly $3.99 US, $4.99 Canada, but again, half off. And I got two little cute skeletal bats, but I love that they're purple too. Very cute items. So that was one shopping trip. But wait, there's more. A lot more. So in this bag, what? These are actual candles. These are wax, and they're really pretty. I love this design. These weren't actually out. They were in a drawer. So that was just at this Michael's. Maybe they're out in other stores, but at the Michael's I went to, they were, and when, you know, do you ever pull out those bottom drawers and see what's in there? When I can't find stuff I want, sometimes I will. So I found them in the drawer. The secret hiding place. I just yeah, I don't give up easily. And then they had the witch fingers, which I thought were really cool. Okay, and these were regularly, I think these were 10. Yeah, $9.99 US, $12.99 Canada, but they were, I think they were 50% off, so they were $5 each set. Yes, it's the year of the taper candles for me, evidently. Now, I bought the pastel pink one of these, and I saw his friend there in the fuchsia, and I was like, yeah, I think I'll take it, because I love this. They had a black one too, and I really like the black one too, but the problem with the black one is you really couldn't tell the details on this. It was more like that. When you saw it, it didn't have, you couldn't tell the face or anything. And I was really torn between all three, but I wound up with the pastel one. But when I saw this sitting there and there was only like one left, I had the FOMO, and these were regularly $16.99 Canada or $12.99 US, and I believe this was 50% off. If not, it was 40, but I think it was 50% off. And I now have two of the three colors, but the black color was all gone. And then in the miniature area, they have this cute little doggo, which is reminiscent of a Bethany Lowe figure. This is sort of like a inspired by a Bethany Lowe, which I have, and I can't find it. It's somewhere in storage. My Bethany Lowe one. So I bought this little one. It is much smaller than the Bethany Lowe one, although the Bethany Lowe is not huge. Anyway, I'm going to stop saying that name. So this was $6.99 originally, but I got this for 50% off. And then I also got this little coffin cabinet, regularly $6.99, and I got it for 50% off. And I just love all the little baubles and books and things on it. And these, I have like a little, I've had it for so many years. It's almost a little countrified, but that's okay. We like a little countrified sometimes. So it's this wooden block set, and it comes with like all the different holidays. And it even has like welcome spring, summer, winter, fall. And then it has, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July. I can't remember. Easter. Yeah, Easter. It has a lot of. It's just a huge little set that I've gotten. A friend gave to me actually many years ago, and she got it at a craft fair. So it was handmade, and then for each one, it has like a little ladder, and it sits on, and then it has like little, like for Halloween, they'll have like a little wooden pumpkin and a little wooden skull, and I think a bat that goes in the little 3 places for the ladder, and it's just small, but I like to put small little miniatures next to it to give it a little pizzazz. And I thought those were really cute, so they're gonna go with my little wooden country block set. Now I saw my friend at Lori at the Loving Klutzes haul a hand with rings and everything that I really liked, and I think she got it at on Temu, but I couldn't find it. And when I was in Michael's, I was like, well, this is cool, and it's, you know, a vase. And so I bought some cute little flowers, some gothic floral picks that I'm going to break apart and put in there in a better way. But I'll give you an idea. They're not broken apart, and you know, it's not how it's going to look exactly, but you'll get the idea. So I just thought these were really fun all together. I thought this would be a really neat little thing. And the vase was originally $42.99 in Canada and $29.99 in the US, but this was 50% off, so I got this for $15. And the picks were, this was $3.99, this one was $3.99, and this one was $9.99 originally, but all of them were half off. So I'll break them apart, put them together, and it'll I think this will look really kind of fun. And my decision with where this is going is on my desk at work. So I'm going to put this on my desk as my Halloween floral arrangement. I really like it. And on another visit to Michael's, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm doing with this, but I know I love it. Isn't this fun? So you've got the black cat with the moon and the tree, and this one has the beautiful witch with the cauldron, and this one has the skull and the raven with the spider web, and it folds up for easy storage. So it's metal, and these are sort of like a plexiglass. And this was regularly $16.99, but I got it for half off. And I just thought, whatever you put around it, you can do it like this and have something around it. It's just really pretty. So if you had a candle in the front of it, I think it would really look nice with those iridescent panels. I don't know. I just really saw this and said, I want that. And they had one at the store I was shopping at, and I was like, it was meant to be. I really like it. Very pretty. Okay. This is for my laboratory. I just want to sing the Monster Mash now. So I have a new one. And these are all glass, which is really cool. And this one has a sticker on it because I guess they marked it up and then they marked it down. So it was $16.99 originally, and I got it for half off. And you see the little spider on the corner? Oops, this one does have a right way and a wrong way. See the spider in the corner? I just love this. And again, if you didn't want to use it for like a laboratory setup, you could put flowers in there and have a cute little vase, and it would look really cute for Halloween as a vase. Or you could put colored water in here or whatever you want. I just know that this is great, and I love it, and I'm really glad I have it. Isn't this great? And it's almost, it's like floating kind of, but it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. These are the things that bring me joy. And this is lenticular, and I love the lenticular things. And see how pretty she is? She's like, I'm just a beautiful woman, but I'm also a vampire. I was thirsty. And this was originally $6.99 US, $9.99 Canada, and I got it for half off. Oh no, and it broke. Well, you know what? Oh, this is such a clean break. I'll be able to fix that no problem, but it is broken. And I am not the least bit worried because this is easily fixed. And that just adds character to this creepy little picture. So I'm not even the least bit concerned about that one. Let's see what else. I just hope the other glass stuff isn't broken. Because obviously something happened. This looks okay. Okay, so this is the bigger size. So I showed you the small size already. I wonder how these things get broken. So this is the small size, and then we have the big size. And the big one was regularly $14.99 in Canada and $9.99 in the US, and half off. Yes, I do love the laboratory. I do. That's one of my favorite things to set up for Halloween every year is the laboratory kitchen. It's just fun. And I thought this would look good in my kitchen all year round. So this is from the Alice in Wonderland. This is the only thing I got from the Alice in Wonderland, and it's Drink Me. And I want to put this in my kitchen somewhere because it's really cute. I know my kitchen's usually a spooky kitchen, but I think this will work. I really like it. And this was regularly $12.99 US, $16.99 in Canada, which I think is a little high for what it is, but it was half off. And most of them I saw, the heart was broken off at the top. And I didn't see many of these. So I was happy to find one for my kitchen. I don't really need it for my kitchen. I just kind of liked it. Oh, and don't ask me why. But I just really like these. These would be good for my miniature toy photography, but it's the Frankenstein that got me. So we got Frankenstein donut. We have a little purple donut, and we have a pink spider donut. And these were half off of $4.99. And I think they're just stuck to the plate, so they're not going to come off. Just really fun, you know. You had me at Frankenstein donut. And then there was an Edgar Allan Poe one that I really wanted to, but I never saw it. I guess it got gone before I got to Michael's because it took a long time getting to Michael's. But it's really cute because it starts out as this sweet little Red Riding Hood, and then there's the wolf. I love it. I love lenticular. I really do. And this is more of an ornate frame, and yeah, it's nice. It's really nice for what it is. And this was regularly $22.99 in the US and $29.99 in Canada, but I got it for half off. Still a little high for what it is, but I really, really love that. So I was like, it's just something I really wanted. So yeah, I wish I could have found the Poe one, but I couldn't. I looked in, I think 4 different Michaels and never could find it. And then this would be really cute for toy photography. It's this little bat garden trellis. I mean, you could use it for actual plants, but I'm going to put it with my toy photography things. And this was regularly $12.99 US and half off. Still expensive for what it is, though, in my opinion. And then, hello, everyone. I really like him. Look at his eyes, though. They really do have like some dimension going on there. And it looks like it would be soft, but it's not. All of them had like distressing on the brain. I have some distressing on my brain too. And you could put something in there if you wanted to. And he's a very charming fellow, isn't he? I really loved him from the start. I just didn't like the price on him. He was regularly $19.99 US and $24.99 in Canada. And I was like, no, I don't think so. So I waited till he went on 50% off. And I still think $10 was a little high for him. But his aesthetic was very pleasing to my eyes. So I decided to get him anyway because I did have the FOMO and I did not want to miss out on my little creepy guy here. Because he brings me happiness. Why, I couldn't really tell you. It's just I like his look. He's got the look. And I think that is it for today. I think that was a lot. We're at 48 minutes and 55 seconds. So that was a lot. And let me tell you, I have a lot more to show you, but all of the rest of it, well, not all of it, but most of it is from Home Goods, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx over there that I haven't shown you. I also have some things from Spirit Halloween and World Market and just a few things, a few necessities, if you will. You know me, I can't resist. So I will be showing you those later, and I don't want to keep you for too long. And I'm just really happy. I'm seeing all the stuff. It's been in bags for, some of it's been in bags for over a week, maybe close to 2, because there's been always so much Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And I was like, this video, I'm like, we're just not going to do any of it, even though there's a whole boatload of it over there. We're just going to slow the roll on those stores because I really wanted to see these things again, and I'm so happy I did. If you were to ask me what my favorite was, it's impossible. I know this is very close to the top though, because I love this little thing. I highly recommend this for $10 at Target. She's really cool. Really, really nice. This is a nice one. They also have, did I tell you? I don't know if I did. There was a cat that was there too for $10. And they also had a small one for $5 that I was tempted. It was a stylized cat. It was very pretty. But I think I am not done with Target yet. I'm just waiting for them to finish putting out the spooky merch, and then I'll be back. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be more coming home. But for now, I am just happy with what I have here, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this as well. And I just want to thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. And anyone who's new, welcome. I mean, thank you so much for deciding to subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, give it a thought. You might want to see me again. And almost dropped drink me. Now I can see why that little heart is always knocked off. Okay, we'll put you over here where you're safer. Okay, where was I? Oh, and for those of you who have been with me for a while, and there's a good bit of you, thank you so much for hanging out with me again, and for all of your love and your comments and the likes, and you're just so kind, and I'm so happy that you're here with me, and I hope very, very much that I get to see you in the next one. Bye.